Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital revealed that there will be new developments in the investigation into the person who burned Michael Corinthos. Brick will share important information with Jason Morgan and Sonny Corinthos. At Jordan Ashford's place, she'll have some flirty moments with Isaiah Gannon before opening up to him. Jordan may provide updates on her next steps regarding Jen Sidwell and stir up further concerns for Isaiah. Over with Harrison Chase, he'll have a conversation with Brooke Lynn Quartermain and reflect on something he'll have to accept. Chase is still grappling with the news that Dan Falconeri is the father of Brooke Lynn's child, but he understands the importance of keeping the secret, even if that means deceiving his partner and friend. Brooke Lynn might question Chase about his recent interaction with Lulu Spencer and caution him that it was a risky move to provoke her. Nevertheless, Chase will feel that it was necessary to stand his ground with Lulu and push her to stay quiet. Next, it seems Molly Lansing Davis will attempt to make progress in her relationship with Christina Corinthos Davis. Christina may resist at first, so Molly will offer her the option to maintain things as they are if that's what she prefers. However, Molly might confess that she wants to rebuild a genuine bond as sisters and wonder if Christina feels the same way. Perhaps Molly will share her hopes of rekindling their connection if they put in the effort. At Charlie's pub, Lucky Spencer will surprise Elizabeth Baldwin when he invites her to spend the weekend with him. While Liz considers the invitation, Rick Lansing will apologize to Alexis Davis for their recent disagreements. Alexis and Rick will attempt to move forward for Molly's sake as they meet in her office. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome will have a conversation with Nina Reeves about seeing Sonny in a new light. Will Ava reveal details about Sonny's collapse and the pill bottle drama, or will she choose not to go into specifics with Nina? Either way, trouble will soon follow when Christina tampers with Ava's car, setting off a chain of events that could pull Rick and Elizabeth into the aftermath of the crash. Brick will also have new information on the man responsible for nearly burning Michael to death, and he'll pass along what he knows to Sonny and Jason. Jason and Sonny will get one step closer to uncovering who was behind the explosion at the penthouse, but Jason will remain cautious and may feel they need to tread carefully in Thursday's episode. Finally, Felicia Scorpio will place Sasha Gilmore Corbin in a difficult position, possibly involving questions about Jason or even Sidwell, now that Sasha has made a deal with him. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Sasha will find herself in a tight spot. Ava Jerome had her sights set on securing Sonny Corinthos' inheritance for her daughter, Avery Corinthos. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis made a serious vow at the cemetery, hinting at ominous consequences. At Deception, Emma Drake and Giovanni Gio Palmieri interrupted a heated argument between Lulu Spencer and Brooke Lynn Quartermain. Lulu stormed off shortly after. Soon after, Brooke Lynn received an update about Gio and Emma's recent proposal to Ned Quartermain regarding their efforts to save the Quartermain crypt. While Brooke Lynn initially thought they shouldn't get involved in the Quartermain drama, she agreed to speak with Ned and see what she could do to help. Meanwhile, outside the office, Gio and Emma discussed a new plan and decided to take their pitch directly to Monica Quartermain. Over at the Port Charles Grill, Ezra Boyle got under Laura Collins' skin with remarks about the Esplanade and Sonny's influence. However, Laura fired back, pointing out that Ezra had been vague about his finances in the past. After Laura left, Ezra spoke with Jordan Ashford about her connection to organized crime. He suggested that if Jordan played her cards right, she could be mayor. At the Quartermain mansion, Curtis Ashford was having tea with Tracy Quartermain and Stella Henry when Drew suddenly stormed in furious. Drew confronted Curtis for teaming up with Tracy and criticized the way he'd been portrayed in the press. After venting his frustrations, Drew made it clear that he was ready to play hardball. He sought out Ezra, pushing for his help to bulldoze the Quartermain crypt as soon as possible. Back at Sonny's house, his medical condition took center stage. Ava continued to taunt Sonny, making remarks about how difficult it was to be in need without anyone offering help. Christina arrived just in time to see her father in distress, lying on the floor. She rushed to his side, furious that Ava hadn't given him his medication or done any excuses, but Christina insisted she leave and focused on being there for Sonny. Although Sunny was unconscious, he eventually regained consciousness and told Christina to contact Asaya Gannon. After Sunny took a heart pill, Asaya urged him to go forward with the surgery he needed as soon as possible. Sunny, however, wanted to address a security issue first. When Laura arrived and saw Asaya, she grew suspicious and concerned. Sunny confided in Laura about his heart condition and upcoming surgery, asking her to keep the news a secret. Laura agreed. Later, Ava met with Rick and shared everything that had just happened at Sunny's place. She speculated that Sunny's medical issues, including his pills, might work to her advantage when it came to Avery's custody. Ava even considered the possibility that Sunny might pass away and what that would mean for Avery's future. In the cemetery, Christina ranted about Ava at her daughter's grave, expressing her anger over how Ava was never held accountable. Christina vowed she would do whatever it took to stop Ava from causing more harm to her family. At the Quartermain boathouse, Cody Bell heard a noise and found Lulu venting her frustrations as she hit a large stuffed frog belonging to James West. Lulu aired her grievances about the ongoing drama with Brooke Lynn and the secrets surrounding Dant. Cody offered a listening ear and encouraged Lulu to lean on him whenever she needed to talk. Lulu and Brooke Lynn's ongoing feud is set to escalate, bringing even more drama in the coming months. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Ava Jerome will be caught red-handed as Sunny Corinthos gets a medical rescue. Ezra Boyle will also stir up trouble, so let's dive into what's unfolding in Port Charles. To start, Jordan Ashford will exchange information with Curtis Ashford and might sound the alarm about Drew Quartermain being involved in something shady again. Jordan could have a bad feeling about Portia Robinson getting in over her head and will likely warn Curtis about the situation. Additionally, Jordan strongly believes that Ezra is nothing but a troublemaker, so she may be concerned that more chaos will follow if he teams up with Drew. Meanwhile, Ezra will throw out some thinly veiled threats and accusations during a conversation with Laura Collins, which will make Laura furious as he schemes against her politically and talks about getting the upper hand. Later, Stella Henry will pay Tracy Quartermain a visit at the Quartermain mansion. They'll enjoy drinks together and continue to build their friendship. Next, Brooke Lynn Quartermain will urge someone to save themselves before it's too late. This might tie into her ongoing issues with Lulu Spencer. Speaking of Lulu, she will track down Cody Bell for a chat about Brooke Lynn and Dan Falconeri's now-grown son. After Lulu vents about Danta being kept in the dark about his firstborn, she'll also complain about Harrison Chase threatening to keep her quiet. While Cody reacts to Lulu's updates and gives her advice, Curtis and Drew will have a heated confrontation. Drew will make it clear that he's prepared to get dirty if that's the way Curtis wants to play. At Sunny's house, Ava is playing dirty as well after watching Sunny collapse and choosing not to help. Sunny needs his heart medication, but Ava won't rush to give him the bottle or assist him in taking it. Christina will likely catch Ava in the act of withholding Sunny's medication in Wednesday's GH episode. Christina will be furious, seeing just how low Ava has sunk, and will confront her about it. Christina will make sure Sunny gets the medical help he needs and will start formulating a plan to deal with Ava later. While Ava fills Rick Lansing in on everything that happened, Christina will be busy sabotaging Ava's car. There will be a storyline reason for Rick to end up with Ava's car keys in the upcoming episodes. It seems Rick will eventually drive Ava's vehicle with Elizabeth Baldwin as his passenger. General Hospital spoilers suggest that this will set the stage for a dramatic collision with unexpected victims before the week concludes. General Hospital spoilers tease that Michael Corinthos might soon return to find Jason Morgan fully embracing fatherhood with Sasha Gilmore Corbin. How will Michael react when he discovers Jason stepping into the role of a loving dad? Fans of GH are aware that Michael's exit was left open-ended, leaving the door wide open for his eventual return. Currently, Michael is undergoing treatment at an upscale burn clinic in Germany. It's only a matter of time before he's healed and ready to return to Port Charles. Chad Duell has also hinted at a potential return to the ABC soap in the future, which makes his return all the more likely. Additionally, there's always the chance that a recast could step in, particularly if Jason and Sasha's story approaches. We'll have to consider how things may unfold as she feels overwhelmed as a single parent. Will she start to lean on Jason more as she adjusts to motherhood? Sasha and Jason have been growing closer lately, and their connection could lead to real feelings between them. This could set the stage for a true family dynamic as they raise the child together. But just as Jason and Sasha start to settle into a peaceful family life, Michael's return could bring some major disruption. When Michael finally makes his comeback, he could realize what he's been missing and feel the urge to take on the role of father to his child. This could fuel his determination to raise the child himself, potentially pushing Jason out of the picture. By then, Jason could have formed a strong bond with the child, and the situation could become emotionally complicated for him if Michael steps in to claim his rightful place as the father. Keep in mind, Michael had agreed to step back initially, assuming Sasha would be raising the baby on her own. But seeing Jason actively playing the role of a loving father could change his outlook entirely. Do you think Michael will return ready to reclaim his role as the father and challenge Jason for custody? Will this put an end to the family Sasha and Jason were beginning to build? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Michael's recovery is expected to continue progressing. General Hospital spoilers suggest that there are 3 potential reasons why Willow Corinthos could eventually find herself returning to Michael Corinthos. There's a strong possibility that Willow will embark on a reconciliation journey in the future. To begin with, Willow's idealized view of Drew Quartermain will likely shatter, making her realize how much she took her stable relationship with Michael for granted. While Willow and Michael did have trust issues, their secrets were usually kept to protect one another in some way. Michael was deeply in love with Willow and tried his best to offer her everything she could have wanted, yet Willow seemed to believe that a relationship with Drew might be a better fit. When Drew's true nature is revealed, Willow is likely to come to the harsh realization that she made a huge mistake by walking away from Michael. We also need to address Willow's ongoing rivalry with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, which is set to intensify once the truth about paternity comes to light. While Willow may be angry with Michael for his part in the betrayal, she might quickly shift her focus and direct most of her anger toward Sasha. It's easy to envision Willow believing that Sasha took advantage of Michael's vulnerable state and seduced him that night, even if GH fans know that's not exactly how things transpired. Regardless of the actual circumstances, Willow won't want to give Sasha the opportunity to get closer to Michael once he recovers and returns. This could fuel her desire to reunite with him. Another factor to consider is the impact on their children, Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos, once her relationship with Drew falls apart. This could lead Willow to seriously consider reuniting with Michael, not just for her own sake but for the well-being of their family. Willow may feel guilty about destroying their happy family and decide she needs to make amends. The situation could grow even more complicated if Sasha allows Michael to become a father figure to her baby, but Willow may still be determined to rebuild her family with Michael. Whether Chad Duell returns or someone else steps in as a recast, Michael will undoubtedly be needed in the storyline sooner or later. In the end, Willow might decide to pursue a future where she and Michael find their way back to each other. Willow has been through a whirlwind of emotions in the past few years, from dealing with her past as a member of the Dawn of Day cult to losing loved ones and struggling with her health. She has endured more than most. Through it all, Michael has been a constant presence, providing support when she needed it the most. Despite their differences and conflicts, deep down, Willow knows that Michael understands her in a way no one else does. That emotional connection is hard to break, and when things get tough, she may realize that she needs Michael back in her life. If there's one thing that General Hospital consistently emphasizes, it's the importance of family. Willow and Michael share a deep connection through their children, Wiley and Amelia. No matter how much tension exists between them, they both want what's best for their kids. As co-parents, they are bound to cross paths regularly, and those interactions might reignite old feelings. Willow may come to the realization that reuniting with Michael could provide a stable and loving home for their children, something that's been a major source of contention in Willow's life, especially after it was revealed that Nina is her biological mother. With Michael already being at odds with Nina, he might be the only person who truly shares Willow's resentment toward her. If Nina oversteps her boundaries or creates more chaos, Willow may find solace in Michael's unwavering support. Sometimes having a common enemy is all it takes to bring two people back together, and Nina's interference could be the final push Willow needs to reconsider her stance on Michael. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Willow will experience some significant changes in perspective in the coming months. Willow and Michael's relationship has been a roller coaster ride filled with love, betrayal, and redemption. While they have been through a lot, there are strong indications that Willow may find herself seeking comfort and stability in Michael once again. Whether it's because of their shared history, their children, or their mutual distrust of Nina, the chances of a reconciliation are higher than ever. General Hospital reveals that Christina Corinthus Davis will be caught up in a risky revenge plot, while Drew Quartermaine has a tense confrontation with Curtis Ashford, and Lulu Spencer turns to Cody Bell for support. First, Brooke Lynn Quartermaine will encourage someone to step away before things escalate. Brooke Lynn will try to calm the situation down, while Tracy Quartermaine and Stella Henry bond over a friendly tea time. Over with Jordan Ashford, she'll suggest that Curtis might change his perspective once he hears her out. Jordan could raise some concerns about Portia Robinson's recent involvement with Drew or share her suspicions about Drew's connection to Ezra Boyle. No matter the case, Jordan will dig for information from Curtis and express her worries about Drew's next steps. Soon enough, Curtis will meet with Drew and tensions will boil over. "You want to get ugly? You got it," Drew declares in Wednesday's GH preview video. Next, Ezra will sit down with Laura Collins and make some pointed remarks. Laura will demand to know what Ezra is insinuating, likely regarding her perceived failures and Sonny Corinthos' influence over her. While Ezra and Laura clash, Lulu will turn to Cody for support after her latest confrontation with Brooke Lynn. As she vents about the drama, Lulu will mention that Brooke Lynn and Dan Falconeri fling had an unexpected result, as he has a child out there he doesn't even know about. While Lulu updates Cody on Harrison Chase's attempts to keep her silent, Ava Jerome may be forced to cave in when it comes to giving Sonny his heart medication. However, Christina could return just in time to witness Ava withholding Sonny's pills in a critical moment. Regardless, Sonny will receive the medical attention he needs in the end, and Christina will be outraged when she learns Ava has been playing dirty once again. Christina will take matters into her own hands with a risky revenge scheme, possibly tampering with the brakes on Ava's vehicle. As her anger peaks, Christina will predict that Ava will get what's coming to her. Unfortunately, Christina doesn't anticipate that Rick Lansing will end up behind the wheel of Ava's car, with Elizabeth Baldwin in the passenger seat. This dramatic turn of events will unfold later in the week. Drew Quartermaine had a heated exchange with Curtis Ashford, accusing him of betrayal and warning that things could get ugly if Curtis didn't step back. This confrontation stemmed from Drew's belief that Curtis was meddling in his affairs, leading to a significant strain in their friendship. Christina Corinthus Davis was on the warpath, determined to stop Ava Jerome after witnessing her father's suffering. Christina's resolve intensified as she realized the extent of Ava's manipulations, leading her to take decisive action to protect her family. Lulu Spencer turned to Cody Bell for support, making a significant admission about her feelings and the complexities of her current situation. This heartfelt conversation hinted at evolving dynamics between the two, suggesting potential developments in their relationship. For now, General Hospital spoilers suggest that Ava will share the latest updates about Sonny with Rick as the stage is set for Christina's revenge to go terribly wrong in the upcoming episodes. General Hospital spoilers have sparked a lot of speculation among fans regarding whether Jack Brennan could be the one responsible for blowing up Sonny Corinthos' penthouse, especially after a major hint was dropped. Let's break down the clue from the March 28 episode and discuss what it could mean for Brennan's future. In the latest episode, Jocelyn Jacks was at the WSB training facility where she had to take a lie detector test. When Vaughn asked if Jocelyn blamed Sonny for Michael Corinthos' injuries, she firmly denied it, instead placing the blame on the person who Jocelyn would do if she came face to face with the person responsible for planting the bomb. And just as he asked, Brennan appeared around the corner, clearly observing Jocelyn through the window. Brennan then entered the room to talk with Jocelyn, adding another layer of tension to the situation. This moment could be key. While it's possible the writers are setting up some misdirection, it's also very possible they're giving us a huge clue about the person responsible for the explosion. It's definitely suspicious that right after Jocelyn is asked how she would react to meeting the bomber, Brennan just happens to walk in and be in the same room with her. This might not be a coincidence. This could be a major hint that Brennan himself might be behind the blast. Meanwhile, Valentin Cassadine provided updates to Sunny about a missing shipment of an incendiary device that was headed to the WSB. The device was purchased by someone who wanted to target Sunny. However, Valentin only revealed the name of the hitman who was hired, not the person who actually ordered the hit. It's possible that Brennan took extra steps to cover his tracks and misdirect suspicion towards someone else. But since Valentin can't always be trusted, especially considering his track record of misleading Sunny, it's hard to say how much we can rely on his account. Regardless, we can't overlook the suspicious timing of Brennan's appearance right after Jocelyn's lie detector test. The show certainly seems to be making it look like Brennan could be involved. Could Brennan have been the one to blow up Sunny's penthouse and cause Michael's injuries? With Jason recently making some concerning predictions about Brennan's future, this could be setting up some big developments if Brennan is indeed guilty. General Hospital spoilers hint that more twists and turns are coming for Brennan as this storyline unfolds. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.